Hello, and welcome back to the 30 Days of Softness Invitation to Ease. This is day 4, and today we are going to switch it into a little bit more of a physical activity, but don't worry, this is not a exercise, stressful, anything like that, okay? Today's activity is puddling. I call it puddling. And basically, it is where you're going to lay on a floor or a chair or a seat, couch, whatever, and you're going to let your body relax. So we're gonna get down here on my floor, and my son is sleeping, so I've moved my couch pillow to cover his face because he's faced this way. But essentially what we're gonna do, we're going to lay down, and I want you to imagine that all of your limbs, all of your muscles, all of your everything, the entirety of your being, your tissues, your blood, your fascia, your bones, your veins, your organs, everything, I want you to imagine that it is like squishy and kind of like a slime texture. Or like, those putty, like the putty that is like, if you put it on the ground, it's like tall, and then eventually it'll relax and relax and relax until it's a puddle, okay? That is what I want you to imagine. Every cell in your being is puddling, puddling, puddling. So we're gonna go down, and don't worry about your breathing. We're not gonna try to control our breathing. What we're gonna do is observe our body, our fingers. Everything's getting heavy. Everything is softening. Wherever you feel tension in your body, you're gonna relax it out. Imagine you're melting, 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 melting into the floor. Everything is getting sleepier. Oh, someone's awake. And you're gonna relax here as long as you need to. And as you continue relaxing, the focus here is to allow everything to relax into the floor, to feel supported by the floor. Imagine yourself turning to mush and like floating, falling away. Again, the goal of this is to be able to give your body permission to let go. Oftentimes we have so much tension just like wrapped up in our system. All of our tissues are clenching in certain areas. I know I have a lot of shoulder tension, neck tension. I also get a little bit of like lower back and hip tension. And so when I practice the exercise of puddling, somehow imagining a puddle, imagining like just getting as flat to the ground as possible, everything falling, allowing gravity to work its magic on us, and like compressing. The mental imagery that comes with that really like helps me to let go, to release, to feel like I'm allowed to take the weight off my shoulders and like let the ground, the earth support my body. Of course, if you are able to, right now it is rainy in the PDX, so I'm not able to right now, but if you're in the southern hemisphere and it is, I think it would be springtime, right? You are welcome to do this on grass, on earth itself, and it really gives an added benefit to the exercise of puddling. But the main thing is imagining yourself just being able to fall away. Everything that you identify with, fall away. Everything that stresses you out, it just falls away, and you are allowing yourself in this visual and physical exercise to just be supported by the earth, to be supported by the fact that you're not going to fall through the ground, hopefully anyway. and be held, to feel held, to soften into that feeling of being held completely. And, you know, of course, this is more of an exercise of letting go, of practicing, but it is also an exercise of feeling supported by your planet, feeling supported by the ground beneath you, and along with the mental visualization of like allowing your tissues to soften, and relax, right? It is so beneficial to your brain, to your emotional state, to your nervous system. You can lay in that position as long as you need to. And it is something that, again, like let's say you work in an office and you have a private office, you're able to do this for a little bit at work. If not, if you just like sit in a desk chair, you're still able to, and actually, I don't know if I can, see if I can pull out a chair real quick, prop my phone up and sort of show you what it looks like to puddle in a chair. So you're gonna lean back. Oh my goodness, and I'm noticing I have so much tension in the left side of my neck. I'm gonna have to do some stretching. Okay, you're gonna let your arms hang. All right, so you can puddle in a chair too. But that is the simple exercise for today, practicing actually physically softening, practicing the physical softening of your tissues. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you in tomorrow's exercise. Bye.